Coming up on this episode of Studio G, an investigation of Haitian refugees stranded on the border.
Also, odd laws in Nevada that may surprise you. Studio G starts right now.
Good afternoon, Rebels. Today is Wednesday, October 5th, 2016. I'm Kaylee Kirby.
And I'm Rio Lockenlally. Welcome to another episode of Studio G. The newest cafe in the Valley offers people the chance to sip on a fresh cup of joe to beautiful sounds of singers and swing. Reporter Peter Lacacia has the scoop.
The goal of the Base Cafe is to create a musical, eating, social experience where people can come, relax, enjoy, listen to the music, eat, and socialize.
Located on the corner of Karen and Maryland Parkway, the Base Cafe, Grill, and Terrace opened for business on August 27th by Yolanda Bailey.
I would say the motivating drive for me was to promote my son, who has taken on playing the saxophone, and the love of jazz myself, and promoting my son, Austin, would be my force behind setting up a jazz restaurant environment.
Aside from their variety of coffee and beverages, the Base Cafe also offers an assortment of delicious pastries.
What I have to offer on the menu is simplicity, comfort foods, and food that is healthy. So I have sandwiches, soups, and then salads that people enjoy eating.
The process to make Yolanda's dream into a reality, however, was definitely not an easy one.
The startup of any business is challenging. There are licenses involved, permits. I really can say that I did not sleep at all for several months.
But thankfully, customers throughout Las Vegas have said that the Base Cafe is a hit.
I love the decor, the decorations, the staff. They're very accommodating. They greet you at the door when you come in. The decor of the Base Cafe is beautiful. It looks like something out of New Orleans, the jazz accommodations that we have, the pictures on the wall. It's so beautiful.
The Base Cafe, Grill, and Terrace is open every day from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. For Studio G, I'm Peter Lacacia.
Thanks, Peter. I could really go for a cup of coffee right about now.
For the month of September, the UNLV Special Collections received a rare treasure. Reporter Chelsea Bengal has the story.
An original first folio that includes 36 plays from William Shakespeare was on display at the UNLV Lee Library for the month of September.
It'll probably be the only time in my lifetime that we will have a first folio in Las Vegas.
The almost 400-year-old book is one of 82 on tour from the Folgers Library's collection. 750 copies are believed to have been made in 1623. But only 235 survive today.
The book is open to the speech to be or not to be. That is the most universal question that any man or woman can ask themselves. To be, to not to be, to act, not to act, to go back to bed or to get up in the morning and go to class.
It's very exciting, especially as a theater major, having it here at UNLV and being able to see it in person. It's very special.
With a delicate book, special precautions were taken, like dimming the lights, adding humidity to the air, and making sure the temperature stays at 71 degrees.
I was very impressed with how crisp of a copy it was. And the lady at the Folger assured me that of the 82 copies that they have, Not all of them can open and close.
UNLV Special Collections had the folio temporarily, but they have permanent research materials on Las Vegas, Southern Nevada, and gaming.
What we wanted to do with the folio was to show people some of the intellectual climate around Shakespeare, but also show off some of our collections. We don't just do modern Las Vegas, we just don't do showgirls, we also do the Renaissance.
It's a really great experience for the students to get to see this.
For Studio G, I'm Chelsea Bangle.
The exhibit is now done in Las Vegas, but if you still want to get a glance of the first folio, you can go to folger.edu where you will see it.
You Lucky Puppy teamed up with Forgotten Friends Pet Charity for a good cause. Animal lovers have a chance to attend adoption events and choose a new friend to join their family. The charity also includes adorable puppy fashion.
We're here at one of You Lucky Puppies events, who is supporting a nonprofit charity, Forgotten Friends Pet Rescue. Let's go take a look.
Our current charity of the month is Forgotten Friends. They focus on abandoned pets. They rehome them to the best of their abilities. They throw adoption events. They actually partner with PetSmart. So every Saturday at different locations, they offer different adoption events in hopes of getting as many dogs and cats out there as they possibly can. You Lucky Puppy sponsors a different charity every month. Tonight we're doing a dog obstacle course event. The obstacle course includes dog hurdles, dog cones, and also little tubes. So owners go with tennis balls or dog treats, whatever's easier, to try to coerce their dogs into going through the different obstacles.
BJ and I had a lot of fun tonight. BJ got to go through the obstacle course and have fun and play, and he got lots of treats, which he loves.
For our dog treat tastings and our dog treat tasting competitions, we invite local bakeries to donate treats. They compete for the best treat depending on the theme. Our next treat tasting, for example, will be October 26th at the Lazy Dog. We'll be doing a Halloween dog treat tasting. You Lucky Puppy specializes in dog fashion. We make these ourselves. They're all crochet, machine washable, super soft comfort. We also specialize in collar charms. We crochet these ourselves. You Lucky Puppy also does vending machines for dogs at our events. And the vending machine itself vends our all-natural human-grade dog treats or tennis balls of various sizes. Eventually, once we become profitable, we want to donate 10% of our monthly profits to that charity of the month. So we're trying to help dogs in as many situations as possible, animals in as many situations as possible. You can find out more information about You Lucky Puppy or find out when we're having our events at youluckypuppy.com, at our Twitter, our Instagram, or our Facebook /YouLuckyPuppy or You Lucky Puppy Co.
I love puppies. They're so cute. They make me want to adopt another one, that story.
Do you already have one?
Yeah, I do. I have a Papillon.
Oh, I have a beagle.
That's cute. Okay, so coming up after the break, Idania Ramirez tells us more about the alarming refugee situation, exclusively on Studio G.
I'm Kylie O'Rourke.
Shervin Mushuri.
I'm Langston Carter.
Hi, I'm Holly.
My name is Anna.
My name is Jameson Wilk.
Window on the Middle East.
Spinning Indie.
Good News with Holly.
It's Jazz and a Touch of Soul.
It's Latin Nights with Anna.
The Rebel and Revolt Show.
And you can check it out on therebelhd2.com.
More of the Music Mondays. Rap, hip hop, R&B too. I like to play like any new upcoming music, new albums, new mixtapes. I like to open up with maybe kind of like a hype song that gives people energy. Just play any type of good music and then give people like a rundown what's going on currently in hip hop. Just good vibes, good music. A lot of radio stations don't keep up with playing good music. So that's really the goal. This is Jalen Young on More Than Music Mondays. Check me out on the Rebel HD2.
Sunday evening jazz. I mainly play a lot of contemporary jazz music from the 1960s up until about 2012, 2013. When I go on just explain who it was, the name of the song, the name of the artist, maybe the name of the album, their career. I just hope that everybody enjoys it and appreciate it for the kind of music it is and how great it is. My name is Sam and I host Sunday Evening Jazz on the rebelhd2.com.
Welcome back. Now, recently I went to the border where thousands of immigrants from Haiti surrounded the streets, waiting to receive the opportunity to go to the other side. But little did they know, the U.S. was not going to let any more in, leaving thousands with nowhere to go. Here's the exclusive.
Immigrants from Haiti have arrived at the U.S.-Mexico border since May this year. It's a humanitarian crisis that the border city of Tijuana did not expect. The majority of these refugees come from Brazil, where they were given asylum after the earthquake hit Haiti in 2009. But now, with the economic crisis currently occurring in Brazil, they've traveled more than 5,000 miles on foot with limited resources and the hope to receive asylum from the U.S., where they dream of a better life for themselves and their family.
Eu tenho filho, ninho, tem que manter, então meu cabeça também tem que manter, meu família também tem que ajudar, então tem que trabalhar, e por isso nós vem aqui para passar para fora para os Estados Unidos, para nós ter uma vida melhor. Também nós temos 3 meses de caminho, de Brasil até aqui, a pé e
The U.S. Customs and Border Protection at the San Isidro port of entry provides them an appointment where they're given a stamp that allows them access into the U.S. Initially, the U.S. was receiving 100 refugees from Haiti a day. Then, it moved down to 50, leaving hundreds of them waiting longer than planned, on the streets with no money nor anywhere to live. Places like El Desayunador Salesiano Padre Chava in Tijuana provides people in need with food, clothes, medical care, and a place to sleep. But with limited beds and thousands of unexpected immigrants swarming into Tijuana every day, many are staying with nothing.
Can you imagine? We're talking of approximately 1,500 in 2 weeks. I think the U.S. has to take conscious about this. A pregnant woman already lost her baby. We have a newborn that was born early September here. It's tough.
Regardless the hardships these people have gone through in their journey for a better life, recently, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security declared they will resume routine removals of undocumented Haitian immigrants after they had suspended deportations for more than 6 years following the 2010 earthquake. Now, Haitians that present themselves at the U.S. border will be detained and processed under expedited removal, which means they can be deported without an appearance before an immigration judge. Although this just took into place, the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement states that more than 40,000 Haitians are currently on the route to the U.S., and they're not giving up. In the meanwhile, those who are in Tijuana just steps away from what they call the American dream. Haitians are trying to get through the day while they stay hopeful for a better life on the other side.
It's amazing what some people go through in order to have a better life. Regardless the decision made from the U.S. to not grant them access into the country, this phenomenon is only growing. If any changes occur, we will follow up on this story. Now back to you, Kaylee and Rio.
Thanks, Idania. There's laws in Nevada that prohibit us from jaywalking, gambling, under the age of 21, and lying down on the sidewalk. Amber Michael has the story.
What if I told you that benches may not be placed in the middle of the street? That men who had mustaches were forbidden from kissing women? These are some crazy laws in Nevada that you may not know are still in effect. True or false? Men who have mustaches are not forbidden from kissing women.
Wait, I feel like that's true.
That's a false, but it should be true.
False.
I feel like that's.
They have mustaches.
I feel like I heard something like maybe they are.
No, there's actually a law that says men are forbidden from kissing women with mustaches.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, like the women has to have the mustache?
True or false? You're legally allowed to hang somebody on your property if they kill your dog.
I feel like that's true.
Might be true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Okay,
Nailed
nice,
it.
nice.
Cool.
Good to know. Good to know.
You know, an eye for an eye, really.
Right.
You can legally own a camel in the state of Nevada.
False, because I feel like I've never heard about it.
That's false. You can't ride it.
You can't ride it anywhere? What about on the freeway?
What?
You
Then
ride
if somebody
anywhere
hit
else.
it, then it's camel meat, and it's sad, and you're like, oh my God, my
That's
camel's dead.
True or false? You can pawn your dentures.
True.
True. You think true?
I didn't know that. I
if
know you
and
can pawn your gold.
You can
Real.
pawn your gold, yeah. True or false? You are not allowed to place benches in the middle of the street. True.
It's false. Wait, no, it's true. if it's a piece of cement in the middle of the street and it's
True or false? It is legal to lay down on the sidewalk.
Did it a lot when I was a kid. Does that mean I'm
think
a
it's
hooligan
true.
if it's true? Like, I feel like
I want to say that's false.
You think it's illegal?
Or no, it's true.
But you know, it is not legal. You're not allowed to lay down on the sidewalk.
it's okay. UNLV is better.
You heard it here first, Rebels. You're not allowed to pawn your dentures, and you're also not allowed to ride your camel down the freeway. Reporting for Studio G, I'm Amber Michael.
Man, all of these rules are making me feel a little lost. Weather is coming up next.
Karina has the latest updates for our week right after the break.
The show's name is the Rebel and Revolt Show. Pretty good show about, just someone who will actually talk about UNLV the way an outsider might feel. We talk about current events, we talk about politics, try to take an offensive swing with it. Sometimes it's hit or miss, and then we talk about, the little things in life that everybody laughs about. And we are the Rebels and we are revolting. My name is Jameson Wilk and I run the Rebel and Revolt Show, and you can tune in at therebelhd2.com.
Alternativa.
Perfect Music Radio with me, Lily.
My name is Sam, and I host Sunday Evening Jazz.
I am Rockin' Gemini.
This is Jalen Young on More Than Music Mondays.
And listen to us on the Rebel HD2.
I'm Karina and I have your weather report for today. So today you will see a high of 83 degrees and you're going to see a low of 60 degrees for tonight. For the rest of the week it will be up to, you will see the rest of the week it'll be in the high 80s and then it will lower down to the low 60s, but Thursday you'll see a low of 59 degrees and the nights will be mostly cloudy, but it'll still be clear skies for today. So breaking news from the East Coast, Hurricane Matthew has already hit Haiti and as a Category 3 hurricane, but it is moving now towards the southeastern coast. As it hits Florida, it'll probably strengthen into a Category 4 hurricane. So as you see here, it's going to be hitting Florida probably on Friday or Saturday, and then it'll also impact Georgia and South Carolina. You'll see rainfall throughout the East Coast all this weekend as it dies down into a tropical storm. And that's all I have for you. Thank you.
As far as Studio G, at first it looks overwhelming, and at first it looks like it's a lot of work, but I'll tell you what, it's the most beneficial class I've had at UNLV to date, without a doubt. You get to not only develop stories and work on your interviewing skills, your editing skills, and your shooting skills from a camera perspective, you get to work on all the equipment that's in the studio. So you're working on audio, you're working on directing, tech directing, you get to produce your own show. You can take a 30-minute newscast and make it your own, and that's really cool about Studio G. Like I said, a lot of it seems overwhelming at first, but it is by far the best class I've taken at UNLV since I've been here.
You don't get to do an internship, you have to do an internship. It's one of the requirements for a journalism major. You have to do an internship before you can graduate.
Definitely having an internship as a requirement really helps push yourself out there and to just remind you that your graduation is coming up soon. You're going to have to need some work experience in your career. So it's really good to put yourself out there early on, and they tend to help students a lot more. So when you do a student internship, it really helps out a lot.
We have a special guest on Studio G today. Fox 5 News reporter Miguel Martinez-Valle joins us in studio. Miguel, thank you for being with us today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
So I think a congratulations is in order. It's your first year with Fox 5, right?
It is. It's actually my first year sometime this month. I started in October of last year, so
well, happy 1 year.
Thank you, thank you.
So I know you grew up in the Midwest. You just moved here last year. I'm actually from Wisconsin, so how are you adjusting to Vegas?
I am very happy with the no winter. So like right now I'm thriving in this weather. The summer is definitely a little bit harder for me to adjust. I mean, you get it. Wisconsin, I'm from Michigan, so we don't get those 120-degree days there.
Yeah, it does get cold here though. So you went to college out in Michigan too though?
Yeah, Michigan State, so I'm a Spartan. Go Green.
And you just graduated, but you're already with Fox 5?
Yeah, so I got super lucky. I came out here for an internship and then got hired by Univision, Univision, which is Spanish news. Worked with them for a few months and then met the news director at the time at Fox 5, and he offered me a job, and that's how I started there.
Wow, okay, so it's not too long ago that you were in my seat anchoring and interviewing at your news station, right?
No, and I mean, watching you guys here, that's exactly what I was doing, a year and a half ago, is doing student news, and I mean, it's so much fun and it's so cool to be back on a college campus and see it all happening.
So what advice do you have for up-and-coming journalists?
Honestly, is just keep getting involved. I mean, the fact that you're already doing this is kind of exactly what got me my first job, is having a reel and having that experience. So the more you do and the more you get involved in local stations, I mean, we have internships at Fox 5, all the other local news stations have internships. If you want to do written news, they have internships as well. So there's so many ways to get involved. It's just a matter of like taking those opportunities.
Taking initiative. I'll keep that in mind. So we're just 2 weeks out from the final presidential debate. How has Fox 5 been preparing for it?
Well, I think the whole city's preparing, but for us, I mean, we have, I know there's been a lot of meetings with the news directors, the producers, and everyone kind of making list of who's going to be where. So we're all credentialed, we're all ready to go, and personally, I've been covering a lot of debate parties leading up, so I've been right here at UNLV. You guys have a lot of debate watch parties and things that have been happening. I've seen some of your reporters out there as well. And so basically, we're just trying to keep that momentum going leading up to the 19th.
Are you going to be there?
I will be there. I will. I'm very excited to be there, and I'm sure you will be as well.
Yes, I'm so excited. Are you covering it?
Yes, so we're credentialed. I'm going to be somewhere inside. We're not sure exactly who's going to be covering what angle of it, but I'm allowed to be in the debate area, or like at least at UNLV, so that'll be fun.
Awesome. All right, well, I want to thank you again for joining us today. I'll see you at the debate on the 19th, and we will be right back after the break.
My goal is to be an on-air personality, and that's what my career is. It feels really incredible because I've been wanting to do something like this for my whole entire life since I was little.
I mean, it's an opportunity to express myself, get my voice out in public, and get heard for things that I feel strongly about.
This station helped me out a lot, gave me a lot of information I didn't know about a radio station in general.
I mean, it was really easy to get a show here. I took the classes and did the shadowing. They give you a lot of freedom to do what you like, and I feel like there's a lot of support in places you can get answers to.
It's just an incredible experience because I could take what I learned here and I could turn it into something more.
North Dakotan David Johnson was not playing at the Ryder Cup, but he ended up putting on the green anyways.
This video is captured after Johnson heckled one of the pro golfers and was then asked to put up or shut up.
Of the pro golfers placed a $100 bill at the feet of Johnson and added more pressure. It should also be added that UNLV graduate Ryan Moore clinched a win at the Ryder Cup for the U.S.
So I've never played golf, have you?
I did a little bit of golf when I was little, but I don't know too much.
Does mini golf count? That's all I've done.
Putting? But
yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about golf.
Oh, the station's great. You make friends, you gain skills, you learn how to do all this stuff with audio. It's a fantastic thing.
I can grow with everyone and everybody supports me as well as I can support them.
I think it's great. I think it's a blessing to have this kind of equipment from the Green Spawn family as well as the state of Nevada.
And it's really informative to see, how a radio show really works.
Now that I do it, I have friends, I have people that want to hang out, and I get to play music a lot.
It's very good too because we have all the top of the line equipment to work with and students here that can help you out. So it's a very, very good way to get involved in the radio.
Wow, that was so interesting. All the golf stories and especially your interview, you did great today.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was really good to hear from someone who already is in the industry but just graduated. So
yeah, I want to be there next year. So hopefully.
When do you graduate?
I graduate in spring.
Okay,
so
I graduate.
Excited.
Yeah, I graduate this fall. So I'm very nervous, but hopefully I
Good
can
luck.
be like Miguel and get.
We'll be out there soon.
Oh yeah, what kind of puppy did you have again?
Oh, I have a Papillon.
What is that?
So it's a little tiny puppy. He only weighs like 3 pounds. He's so cute. He's adorable.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Rio Lockenlally.
And I'm Kaylee Kirby. Have a great day, Las Vegas.